What's up, co-reporters, and welcome back to my channel. There is more news coming out about the very, very tumultuous and traumatic relationship between Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson. Last night, news broke that Keke was filing for full/sole custody of their son, Leotis. I did a video about that if you would like to check it out. And one thing that really jumped out to me was how drastic it was to go for full custody. You know, we wondered what could have happened for her to go for this. And now, unfortunately, we are finding out that the reason why she wants to have full custody of their son is because Darius is allegedly a violent man. So sorry, I shouldn't have put that up yet. I do have to warn you that these photos that I'm going to show you are quite graphic. These are some stills from security camera footage that Keke Palmer submitted in court in order to ask for a restraining order. So she's not just asking for full custody of the kid. She's asking for a restraining order as well because things had gotten so bad according to her testimony. So again, these images can be quite triggering. So I just do want to warn you guys before I put them up. There are going to be 3 different slides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos in total. Okay. So here is one of them, for example, and you can see Keke is on the couch and Darius is above her. And it looks like he was potentially looking to drag her or something like that. It looks like she has her head down towards the floor and she's trying to kick him off of her. You could see her leg up there as well, which, is really, really disturbing to hear. And so she's saying that this happened on November 5th of 2023. You guys, that was just this past Sunday that she was going through this. So in her restraining order filing, by the way, shout out to Radar Online for getting these images and the court documents. They're saying that she testified, and I quote, "The abuse during our relationship was not just physical, but emotional and manipulative. Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him." Oh, that must have been so confusing to go from such extreme highs to extreme lows. Now, this incident we're talking about that happened on November 5th, just this past Sunday, she claims that Darius showed up to her home unannounced on that day. So she's saying that before 11 a.m., he burst into her bedroom and demanded to see their son. And it was because he wanted to take him to a football game. Mind you, their child is only 8 months old. Keke wasn't really feeling the idea. And that's when he allegedly kind of snapped. And, I understand why Keke wouldn't be so into the idea of their 8-month-old child going to a football game. It's just, what's the point at this point, right? Like, he's so young. There's so many germs out there. Just keep him at home. And so this is more of that footage. So it looks like he managed to drag Keke up off of that couch and everything. And that is just really, really shocking to see because Keke is a full grown woman after all. So just seeing that, it just sends chills down your spine, especially knowing that the child was in the house. So I think this really gives her a good amount of credibility when it comes for asking for sole custody of the child, because this is just a lot. So after she refused to allow him to take their son to the football game, she claims that Darius started screaming at her before he lunged at me, grabbing at my neck and face, knocked me backwards over the couch and stole my phone out of my hands, then ran out of the house. I wonder why he wanted her phone. Was it to stop her from being able to call the police or what? But just the idea of this, seeing Keke or any woman go through this, honestly, it brings tears to your eyes. Like, no one should have to live like this or experience anything like this. It's really, really just devastating. So Keke testifies that the police were called and spoke to both she and Darius, and it was actually the police who told her to file this restraining order in the first place. Now, apparently, this wasn't the only instance of alleged violence that took place in their relationship. In fact, she includes footage from another instance. And this time she's saying that this happened a few months ago, which was in February of last year. And so in these images, you see the two of them near the stairs. And Keke claims, and I quote, that Darius choked me and body slammed me onto the stairs in my home after becoming violently jealous and irrationally angry over a bikini picture. Slammed onto the stairs is extreme. And it really does look like he's got her by the neck here. Oh my God, you guys, honestly, I am just, these images are truly, 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 truly upsetting, you know, and the testimony to go alongside them, it just makes you want to cry. Honestly, this is horrible. It really, really is. What is wrong with this person? We all talked about how off it was that he was tweeting, shaming her from wearing a simple dress to an Usher concert, right? Trying to slut shame her on the internet for that and everything. A lot of people said, hey, something is not right with someone who would do that to his baby mama and the sole bill payer in that household and everything. And come to find out, this man has some serious freaking issues. And just to think that he had been going on the internet trying to convince us that Keke had been terrible to him, she had betrayed him, the truth would come out. Meanwhile, these are the photos that are being leaked. How is he going to explain this away? Why is his hand seemingly on her neck? Right? Why does he appear to be dragging her off of a couch, backwards off of a couch? The whole thing is truly, truly stunning. And I feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg. There probably was much worse. So when it comes to the bikini photo, she said that she showed him a photo of her workout results while at a friend's party. So the thing, this instance, let me go back to the image of him allegedly choking her on the stairs. He chose to allegedly choke her and slam her down the stairs because of a bikini photo that was taken for and exclusively sent to him. How unhinged do you have to be for that to trigger you? It's literally only for you. It's not like she put it up anywhere. Like, what? And even if she did, if you have a reaction like this, you need to be checked in somewhere because you were unwell, truly. I can't. Honestly, this is really, really, really terrifying. Keke says that she only showed him the photo, but he still became upset. And here's the quote. On the drive home, I was worried that we would get into an accident because of how angry he was. Darius spent the rest of the night yelling at me, not letting me sleep so he could keep yelling at me. Honestly, that just pisses me off. Wow. That really, really just pisses me off. I'm rereading. Sorry, I went quiet because I'm rereading about the fact that he wouldn't let her sleep. He kept waking her up so he can keep on yelling at her. Like, oh, Lord. In the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor and slapped my head from side to side. The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs. When I was almost at the bottom of the stairs, he grabbed me around the neck and body slammed me back onto the stairs. Jesus. God, Keke, I am so sorry, girl. It's just so crazy to think that all of this was going down behind this wonderful, beautiful, charismatic, hilarious girl that we had all just been adoring and standing and celebrating over these past few years. She was going through this behind the scenes, and you never would have known because, like I just said, she had just been her usual, typical, funny, hilarious, bubbly, lovable self. Meanwhile, this is what she had been enduring. Honestly, Keke, I feel like there are no words here for this. Like, it's just truly, truly, truly devastating. And I'm so happy that she's finally able to break free of this toxicity and that she is filing for full custody of her son. I just know she's going to get it. And I hope this is the last we hear of Darius Jackson, because I am thoroughly disgusted by this creature. I can't even say by this man, but by this creature. The way, like, the fact that he could treat the mother of his son like this is just really, really stunning. His girlfriend is, Lord, honestly, everything everybody said about this man on the internet was true. It was true. A lot of people were saying that people were being dramatic when they started dragging him for coming for Keke publicly on the internet. But everything people said about him was true. I really feel like he feels inferior to Keke because she is, this huge global superstar, and he's, well, him. And I guess this was his way of trying to take her down a notch or try to be the boss in the household, in the house that he can't afford. And thankfully, that ends today. Keke, girl, God bless you. I am so sorry you went through this. My heart breaks a million times reading her testimony in her request for this restraining order. Nobody ever, ever, ever on the face of the earth should have to experience this, especially just after giving birth. Their son is only a couple months old, and she's allegedly being dragged off of couches. She's being choked and slammed downstairs. She's allegedly being choked and slammed down on like the bedroom floor. Like, this is wild. There's no reason for this whatsoever. Honestly, I hope she pursues him criminally as well. Outside of the restraining order, lock his ass up, press charges. It's what he deserves. Guys, what do you think about this? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. And as usual, we'll chat, okay? That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.